young but not dumb. There's passages in the scriptures that will show something specific about the man of God. And one of the ways in which I would like to remember some of the things that they say sometimes is through some of the things that we see around. There's an animal that I am very surprised by. It's called the freaky lizard. You can Google it. It's really ugly. It's like a lizard that is really ugly, and it kind of puts out this thing that surrounds its head, kind of like a flesh halo, if you like to say it that way. And it likes to attack. It goes at animals, bigger and stronger predators or whatever is really crazy. It goes right at them. Now, what's crazy about this animal, it has no weapons. It really can defeat nothing. So the weapon that it has is a bluff. It just can bluff the other animal. It can distract them, the predator, for a little bit, and then it can get away. So it uses bluffing. It runs kind of like on his two back legs, and it just runs at whatever is attacking him. It doesn't run away. It actually runs to it. And when the other animal gets distracted and all that other stuff, then he climbs up a tree and it's safe. It's interesting because that attitude of that animal has taught me some things at some places in my life. There is something about running at the problems, running at the struggles that are coming at you, running at the predator. You know, sometimes the thing that God puts inside of you is to attack something head on. David looked at Goliath, and in him was no power to defeat Goliath, and yet he went at him. He ran to him. The Bible says a crazy thing, a child running at a big giant with a weapon, and the child has nothing but stones in his hands. You know, you find that in other places in the Bible where the Lord will call out, say for example, the 3 Hebrew children who look at Nebuchadnezzar and say, yeah, throw us in there. It doesn't matter. Whatever happens to us happens, but we will not bow. So it's running to, like the freaky lizard. There is a big difference though. Though you are like the freaky lizard, so am I. You really have no power to confront Satan or the world or a big leader in the case of Nebuchadnezzar or Goliath in the case of David. You are like that freaky lizard, but you are not in this sense that behind you there is the great power of God. That God will defend you. And one of the things that you find in those 2 instances that I gave you is the ability to run at the problem, but also to trust in God. I'm not saying to be crazy and brave, foolish to run at something and get yourself hurt or killed. I am saying that when you have the trust in God, you can be like that freaky lizard, and that the enemy can look at you like, what kind of confidence? Why is this person so confident? Why is he coming at me? What's going on? And you plant that seed of doubt in the mind of the enemy, but he doesn't realize something. You're not only bluffing, you're not bluffing. God is going to take over, and in the case of David, bring down Goliath. In the case of the oven of Nebuchadnezzar, not even touching, not even making him smell like smoke. God is a good God. And I ask you and I tell you, go at your problems. God is going to lead you, but make sure that what's backing you up is God. Otherwise, you'll be like the freaky lizard, bluffing only and only relying on that. But I'm talking about bravery and going forward. God can help you in the time of trouble. And he will help you if you're standing your ground in the Lord. Don't run from the devil. Run at him because God is with you. God bless you. This is Young but Not Dumb.